As a parent, Dwyane Wade is dedicated to providing his 12-year-old daughter with the best opportunity to be her best self. The retired basketball player and proud father of 4 talked candidly about the day one of his kids came out as a transgender during an appearance on the Ellen DeGeneres Show. Let's talk more about it. Zaya, the 15-year-old daughter of Dwyane Wade and Gabrielle Union, is happy that she is living her truth. A court in Los Angeles gave their teen permission to change her gender and official name. According to the court document that ET was able to obtain, Zaya's full name is Zaya Malaki Iramis Wade. Furthermore, the judge decided that her gender identity will be reflected in her sex markers on official paperwork. The court files were contested by Siobhan Funches, Wade's ex-wife and Zaya's mother, months prior to the legal modification. She was really joyful last night and we were just like, say my name, because to some it feels like paperwork. But to her, it's really her reality and her truth. And we support that. Union said at the 54th NAACP Image Awards to ET's Kevin Frazier. When you're in her orbit, you want to stay up and catch up. I mean, MIT is her top college preference. She is not a dim bulb. Rather, she is an exceptionally intelligent, brilliant, and capable leader. I'm simply glad that she can be who she truly is, and her Puma commercial has us all very excited. In response to a question on how they support their transgender daughter, who came out in 2020, Union said that it's not hard to love your kid and that they don't care what other people think of their family. I think someone else's opinions of us are none of our business, she stated. I believe there are a lot of afraid and wounded people in the world who project their worries, hurts, and regrettable childhood trauma onto other people. I pray for those individuals while we celebrate ours because I believe that's what's happening to everyone. Wade went on, "We understand, as my wife mentioned, what's happening in our world and what the temperature is. The Black transgender community is one that exists in the transgender community. Our 15-year-old daughter has a greater calling. Even if we want, she could just be and disappear. We will take advantage of this chance to keep talking and offering our support until change occurs." The former NBA champion was ecstatic to hear of his adolescent daughter utilizing her voice to influence the world at such a young age. Wade told ET, "When you hear it like that, it's heavy, it's enormous. She is a 15-year-old girl who simply wants to be 15 years old. And I believe that in the middle of it all, we see how important Judy is. We're going to keep trying until she gets her chance to speak up and reveal who Zaya really is. We will persist in our efforts to lead using our voices, eyes, and ears in the manner that Zaya would have us do." Kavya, age 4, is also a child of Union and Wade. In addition to being the parent of 8-year-old Xavier from a prior relationship, Wade and Funches share a 20-year-old son named Zaire. Union and Wade received the President's Award during a ceremony in recognition of their ongoing support of the LGBTQIA+ community. The A-list couple dedicated their remarks to their daughter. "I would like to use this opportunity to openly address our daughter, Zaya. As your father, Zaya, my only goal has been to do it correctly. I've stood aside and observed how classily you've handled the spotlight. I've seen you leave the home every morning as yourself, even if it's not easy," he added. "I respect the way you've addressed that stupidity in our society. It would be an understatement to say that your village is proud of you," he went on. "Thank you for demonstrating to me that there are several ways to communicate. I now know that speaking with my mouth is insufficient. I have to use both of my eyes and ears to communicate. It is not my role as your father to mold you into a mirror image of myself or to guide your path. Being a facilitator for your desires, aspirations, and goals is my job. Zaya Wade, our baby girl, has improved me as a person just by being who she was meant to be. I appreciate you demonstrating courage to the world. I take great pride in being selected to serve as your paternal figure." Young Thug expressed his dislike of Zaya's gender identity on Twitter. He said in a since-deleted post, "All I want to say to Dwyane Wade's son is, God don't make mistakes, but hey, live your true self." Rapper Boozy Badass misgendered Zaya and highlighted her youth in an Instagram video that was uploaded the same day. In the video, he said, "That is a male. 12 years old. Even at 12, they have no idea what their next meal will be. Let him be gay if that is his destiny. Dog, don't dress him like a woman. Keep your hands off his fucking D. Boosie and Thug receive harsh criticism on social media, where several users referred to their viewpoints as ignorant and transphobic. Really appreciate how a young Thug incorporates queer culture into his music to make it appear edgier. But when a child genuinely feels like a girl or woman and wants to be recognized as such, that's a problem. A Twitter user commented, "It appeared that there was real-world opposition against Boosie as well. The rapper said today that his remarks on Zaya caused him to be turned away from Planet Fitness. Their remarks can have terrible repercussions. According to a 2018 study, the suicide incidence among trans children who are referred to by their chosen name is halved, whereas a 2014 study found that a third of gender-variant individuals felt extremely stigmatized when misgendered. Thug's remarks further gender essentialism, which holds that people are unable to change the gender identity that was given to them at birth and that men and women have different traits. This statement is quite odd given that Thug is well recognized as a gender-bending rapper who doesn't mind wearing women's wear and couture gowns for his album covers. Recent research indicates that trans children's gender identities are just as strong as those of cisgender children, despite the fact that the age of trans children is still up for question. There have been instances of youngsters as young as 3 to 5 years old expressing that they do not identify with the gender that was given to them at birth. According to a 2016 study, transgender children who don't have their gender identity validated by their families are far more likely to consider and try suicide. Doctors often do not advise hormone replacement therapy until approximately age 16, and genital construction surgery is typically not done until adulthood, should Zaya choose to undergo medical transition. Approximately 14% of trans women and 72% of trans males stated in the 2011 National Transgender Discriminatory Survey that they would never want full genital construction surgery. It might literally save lives for those who choose to transition medically. Actress Araya McNeil, who is most known for playing Tiana Brown on Empire, joined the discussion as well by sharing a video on her Instagram account. Speaking of Zaya, she remarked, "Let's not jump to a life-changing decision that can never be undone. That is extremely grave." Vox claims that trans teenagers who wish to detransition are incredibly uncommon. According to the report, the low risk of an adolescent later changing their mind and regretting cosmetic changes will unusually be outweighed by the potential benefits from gender-affirming hormones, improved mental health. Dwyane Wade has been a lighthouse for many queer people, but notably for Black and trans people, despite transphobia. Let's spread the news. Make sure to subscribe and click the notification bell if you want access to even more exclusive celebrity scandals, mysteries, and revelations. Thank you for watching today, and a huge thank you to all of our wonderful subscribers. Your help enables us to continue.